Now, Doctor, there is an increased number of records of tremors or earthquakes felt in the country. And does this necessarily mean there is an increasing risk of earthquakes?
Well, I may not say that. How I see is now we are better equipped because Geological Survey and Mines Bureau has set up 3 state-of-art technology monitoring stations. One is at Palikali, second one is at Mahakandara, that is north of Mihintali, and the other one is at Hakmanan. So even very slightest tremor, very slightest disturbance is been, the signals are picked up and transferred to our Colombo station just over here. So it's difficult to say that there are more tremors than the previous year. So you got to observe in long term. So it is mainly due to the flow of information and better technology we'll use in the country. What I always say is that Sri Lanka is far away from a plate boundary, we call it. Plate boundary is where the main earthquake zones in the world. And the closest to a plate boundary, the closest plate boundary is about 800 kilometers from Sri Lanka. So if any event happen, any earthquake happen in that area, the effect is very slight. There's no technology in the world to predict earthquake, but the probability of having a harmful earthquake to Sri Lanka is very remote.
So now, sir, how does the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau in Sri Lanka connect with the international geological institutions to communicate about the earth tremors and earthquakes and subjectly related matters?
We are connected to 2 international networks because when you study earthquakes, you cannot get yourself isolated. So you got to get to the connect to a network, and one is with the German government and the other one is Scripps Institute of Oceanography, University of California. And so we set up, we got linked to the California network in as far back as 1994 really. And that was to study the new plate boundary building up south of Sri Lanka. So any data, any signal picked up in those more than 140 stations, they are being transferred here. As I said, nobody can predict earthquakes, but to tsunamis, we should be able to give at least minimum 1.5 hours notice before tsunami strike shores of Sri Lanka.
So, Doctor, that was a great pleasure having you with us on Phase On, and many thanks for joining us once again. Thank you very much.